G'day. What's going on? Good chat. I've done myself a mischief and purchased another car. It's a 1989 Toyota Celica GT-Four. I've lusted after this particular vehicle ever since I bought my first Celica. And since they're fairly hard to come by in Australia, I jumped at the chance to own one. This one was cheap. Very cheap. From the rank steering wheel to the bogged up roof, it's not hard to see why. There's plenty of modifications, and also plenty of shit wiring. But I didn't buy this car with the delusion that I could drive it straight away. This is obviously a project. The shithouse paint job and dodgy bodywork I can deal with later. The deeper I look, the worse it gets. So the first order of business is removing this stinky first generation 3S GTE and all the shit wiring, and replacing it with a much newer 4th generation Caldina engine and a proper standalone ECU. Bye-bye. What the fuck is this? Sick wiring, bro. That's bloody hectic. Loving it. Bit oily. Look at that. Very oily. No wonder I could never get the thing to make any boost. The bloody wastegate's open. The actuator must not be adjusted properly. It's a bit funny. We're getting there. Slowly making its way out. This thing had a Greddy E-damage installed in it. And the wiring loom's been hacked to shit. Full of scotch locks and shitty crimps and all that crap. Had to cut the plugs off the ECU loom just because of how much crap there was extra on there. It wouldn't pull through the firewall. We don't need any of that anyway. I'm going to be running a Speedwino for the new engine. This looks like an exhaust gas temperature sensor. I'm not sure where it goes. There's not a gauge for it in the car. We've got this wideband, AEM wideband, and then the stock oxygen sensor. It looks like someone's spent a lot of time and effort on this car, but they had absolutely no idea what they were doing. This thing, for whatever reason, exists here. It's completely unnecessary. The stock igniter is more than capable. I don't know why you'd bother with this, and there's just a whole bunch of random wires going off to wherever the fuck ever they go. The battery relocation wasn't really protected at all. It was just sort of zip tied there, and then that was bolted onto it. Crap. One thing I noticed when I was driving this car was it felt and sounded like it had solid engine mounts. But what really happened, well, you can't really see it, but it's still got stock engine mounts, but they're all sagged. And so the massive exhaust is sitting on the subframe and the gearbox is sitting on the exhaust. That's about all I can be fucked doing on it today. Ta-ta and farewell.